లీడ్ కంపెన్సేటర్ కదమ్మా, కంటిన్యూ అవుతున్నాం. ప్లీజ్. కంప్లీట్ అవ్వలేదు అక్కడ. Up to here completed, right? So alpha is less than 1 height. So next note on frequency response of lead compensator. Frequency response of lead compensator. Frequency response of lead compensator. Not on this here. సరే కంపెన్సేట్ తీసుకున్నా పర్లేదు. అది వాళ్ళ ఎగ్జామ్ పెడుతున్నాను, మొత్తానికి. మీకు ఇంగ్లీష్ ఉందా? సరే తీసుకుంటా. సరే ఓకే. సరే This is the general form of lag compensator, that is x plus 1 by t by x plus 1 by alpha t. And whenever if you want to go for a frequency response, you just need to convert into S2 j omega domain. That means before that you have to convert that into standard form. Standard form is nothing but 1 plus s tau. This is the standard form. Standard form lo convert cheyalama, right? So after converting into standard form, again replace that s by jw. This is standard form. Okay, now convert s to jw. My mass is clear?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So that is s is replaced by jw. So lag lo edaithe chesamo, as it is same thing, same procedure. Go ahead. Here the replacement is w alpha t, where w beta t. We are just assuming different variables alpha and beta. Suppose if here w equals to 0 in this equation, what will happen now? If you put w equals to 0, here alpha is there. If we put w equals to 0, what is the answer for the GC of JW now?
Alpha.
Very good. So now hold on. Lead compensator. So again the same thing, magnitude and phase we have to find. So here it is JW alpha t, and we will apply magnitude and phase. Okay, not on these 2 points, and then we will write this magnitude and phase. complete term. Magnitude and phase. What is magnitude and phase here? Here phase is tangents of imaginary by real, that is WT. What about denominator? Here real square plus imaginary square, that means 1 square plus W alpha T whole square. Now what about phase and D? Tangents of W alpha T. So here if you come to the corner frequencies, we have two corner frequencies, one is 1 by T and one more is 1 by alpha T. So again find gain in dB, that is A or M, you can take it as modulus of J of J omega, that means this one. So if you apply modulus, take only magnitude, this is 20 log of this value. Again here you have three conditions, that means lower frequencies. So here WT is far less than 1. So in this case you can neglect this WT. Here also W alpha T is far less than 1. Here also you can neglect this W alpha T. So that becomes 20 log 1. So this is neglected and this is neglected. So remaining is 20 log root 1. So what is 20 log 1? 20 log 1 more. Nara. Hello?
0, sir.
Okay. 20 log 1 is 0. Yes, sir. Completed up to here.
1 minute, sir.
Apply these two in this one now. Then you will get. Completed up? Yes, no? ఏంటి డల్గా ఉన్నారు వాట్ హ్యాపెన్ టు యూ బాయ్స్? ఏమైనా ఎగ్జామ్ ఉందా ఇవాళ? గ్రీష్మ ఉన్నావా? సుష్మా, సాయి, ఎనీ ఎగ్జామ్ దేర్? మరేంటి అందరు సైలెంట్గా ఉన్నారు? ఓన్లీ 20 people are there. Tomorrow not supply exam for there. Okay, I think so. The main reason. It's okay. Try to do hard work. So next one, the frequency range from WC1 to WC2. So in this case, take WT is greater than 1, W alpha T is less than 1. So in this case, which one we are going to take and which one we are going to neglect? Based on these conditions, here WT is far greater than 1, so I am taking this and neglecting this. Here alpha T is less than 1, so it is neglected, this is taken. Okay. So in this case, what is EMA? 20 log square root of. So what is the numerator? So this is one. If you take numerator, okay, omega T whole square is there. In the denominator, we have to take what is that? 1, because this is neglected. So that is 20 log WT. 20 log W. Okay, completed. So the next one, at very high frequencies, WT is far greater than 1 and W beta T is far greater than 1. And tell me this answer. In the both cases, one is neglected there. Okay, so do that to tell me the answer there. Series 1 by T, 1 by T root alpha. Intama 1 by
Alpha.
alpha. This square and this root gets cancelled, this square root gets cancelled, omega t gets cancelled. So remaining is alpha. Okay, very good. So up to here it is 0 dB. After that it increases towards WCT. After that it is maintaining again constant. It is 0 dB. So here is plus 20 dB. Heat compensator because of. So here again 0. So this part is 20 log 1 by alpha. So that's it. Coming to this phase. Take this is a 0 degrees here. So here is the phase plot and this is maximum phase phi. So in the same way, take phi here, terms of positive minus negative. It is 0 minus pole. So you will get WC1 is 1 by T and WC2 is 1 by alpha T, and tell me this answer also here. And finally, phase angle phi. You can get explanations code if you want, you can go through that. Better remember the formulas, that's more than enough for you. Here it is plus 20 dB and 20 log 1 by alpha. Completed, Amma? So here it is. If you take t outside 1 by 2 root alpha, because t is common. Completed, Amma?
Yes, sir.
The next one, lag lead compensator. Why we are going for lag lead means to get a quicker response, and for good accuracy. The main 2 points are there. మా ప్రాబ్లమ్స్ నేను పంపించినవన్నీ ట్రై చేయండి. ఐఎల్సిఎస్ ప్రాక్టీస్ చేయండి 1 by 1. Behind it doubts, ask me. Please do practice. అదే మిడ్కి ఆల్మోస్ట్ ఒక సెమ్ కూడా ఏదైనా మినిమం ఒక 30 to 40% అయినా తగ్గొచ్చు ష్యూర్. మీన్స్ లిటిల్ బిట్ చేంజెస్ వాల్యూస్ కానీ అట్లాగా, బట్ మోడల్ ఈజ్ యాజ్ ఇట్ ఈస్. Please do practice more. So first here lag and lead. So lag means pole is nearer or zero is nearer to imaginary. Sorry, Arjun. Which one is near now?
Pole.
Yes. So lag means here it is first lag and then lead. So first lag means pole is nearer. So and then lead means zero and pole. So this is the notation. The note of money first minus 1 by theta t1. And the zero here is 1 by t2. This is the origin. So here, not on all these things up to here. So one is for lag and one is for lead. And here beta is always greater than 1, and what about alpha? It lies between. this is the electrical network అండి. This is aggregate compensator. So complete up to here and tell me. టోటల్ ఎన్ని క్వశ్చన్స్ ఉన్నాయి నేను పంపిన వాటిలో? అమ్మా చూసారా అరుణ? టోటల్ కౌంట్ ఏమన్నా చూసారా ఒకసారి? నాగేశ్వర్ చెక్ చేశారా లిస్ట్? ఎవరు చూడలేదండి? గ్రీస్మా, గ్రీస్మా, is there any net problem? Guys, ఉన్నారా లేరా? B1 సాయి భావన. So if you come to this slack lead compensator, Anisha, are you there? So input is A of S and output is E naught of S. So here if you see this R1 and 1 by SC1, here is R1 by 1 by SC1, and this is 1 by SC2. No? So how these two are parallel or series? This network is parallel or series? So this is parallel. Coming to here, it is series network. So apply voltage division rule to find out the answer. Completed, huh? Parallel network is there and series network is there. Output equals to input into this series by equivalent resistance, series plus parallel. Okay, completed.
No, sir.
Okay, done. No problem. Right done. Right done. Slowly, no problem. P naught. Ingest not. Are you there?
Sir.
Count చేశారా ప్రాబ్లమ్స్ ఏమేమి ఉన్నాయని?
Yes, sir.
ఎన్ని ఉన్నాయి మరి ఇందా నుంచి అడుగుతున్నాను కదా ఏం
55 అలా ఉన్నాయి.
55
50 అలా ఉన్నాయి సార్.
60 ప్రాబ్లమ్స్ ఇచ్చాను.
50 సార్, 50.
50 ఉన్నాయా దానిలో?
ఎస్ సార్.
సెకండ్ యూనిట్ మాత్రమే మ్యాక్సిమం 10 to 15 దాకా ఇచ్చాను. రిమైనింగ్ అన్ని 4 ఆర్ మ్యాక్సిమం లెస్ దాన్ 7 లెస్ దాన్ 8 అట్లా ఉన్నాయి. 5 8s ఆర్ 40. ఓకే, మిడ్కి ఆల్మోస్ట్ ఒక 30 క్వశ్చన్స్ ఇస్తాను మళ్ళీ వాటిలోవి. 15 ఫర్ ఫస్ట్ మిడ్, 15 ఫర్ సెకండ్ మిడ్. సో ప్లీజ్ డూ ప్రాక్టీస్ దోస్ 50 క్వశ్చన్స్. Okay, completed.
Yes sir.
Next, by using that voltage division rule, output equals to input is multiplied by that output element, that is both are in series, that 5R2 plus 1 by S2 divided by equivalent resistance, parallel network plus series network. Okay, so do the simplification here. What is the simplification here? In the numerator we will have the LCM there. So LCM find out this and numerator lo SC2 up to plus 1 by SC2, and denominator do the parallel and then after this one also. What is that now? R1 into, respond please, 1 by SC1 by R1 plus 1 by SC1. If any two elements are in parallel, that is A into B by A plus B. This is parallel or parallel network. Okay, this is the parallel symbol, or else you can take like this also. A parallel B, that means A into B by A plus B, plus, so here again R2 SC2 plus 1 by SC2. So that is equals to EI of S into S R2C2 plus 1 by SC2 whole divided by. So do the simplification again here. If you do here, denominator and this one gets cancelled. Now that I am writing R1 by R1 SC1 plus 1. ఎందుకంటే ఇక్కడ ఎల్సిఎం వేసాం అనుకోండి, డినామినేటర్ SC1 వస్తుంది, ఆ SC1 SC1 క్యాన్సిల్ అవుతుంది. You can go to the simulation. So this is left here. So again do the simplification here in the denominator. SC2 denominator ఏమేమి వస్తుందో 1 plus R1C1S. So this is multiplied here, the remaining S2C R1 SC2 plus 1 plus R1C1S into 1 plus R2C2S whole divided by. So right, take this A of S this side, so that becomes, what will happen? So this SC2 and SC2 gets cancelled. See here now, this denominator and this denominator cancel, and take this to upside. Take that value to upside into, so this is coming upside. Here it is in the denominator, so it will If you reverse that, it will come to numerator. Whole divided by S1C2 plus R1C1S 1 plus R2C2S. So what about this now? Again, I need in the form of S plus Z by S minus Z. So in the numerator, what we have to common? Aim common here, numerator lo.
R2C2.
Okay, R2C2. What about in this?
R1C2.
That's it. Very good. So that is 1 plus S plus 1 by R2C2 S plus 1 by R1C1. Whole divided by denominator lo possible undama. ఇక్కడ ఏం చేయలేము దీన్ని. నెక్స్ట్ సెకండ్ టూ టర్మ్స్ ఏమైనా కామన్ చేయొచ్చా?
R1C1.
Yeah, R1C1.
R2C2.
Very good. Somebody texted up something else. So do in the numerator and denominator divide with this term R1C1 R2C2. So what will happen? We'll see. E naught of S by EA of S. Shall I directly apply or else do you need any explanation for this? Directly I will say number steps. Make very lengthy. So this black color indicates dividing term, right? The red color indicates actual term divided by so black color indicates here this gets cancelled, this gets cancelled, so remaining term is S plus 1 by R2C2 S plus 1 by R1C2 whole divided by directly multiply these remaining terms, no? So ఇక్కడ ఏం క్యాన్సిలేషన్స్ ఏమైనా ఉన్నాయా? R1C2 R1C2, right? So remaining term is S by S1 please R2C1 plus S plus 1 by R1C1 S plus 1 by R2C2. Multiply this denominator term multiply same, so that is equals to S plus 1 by plus whole divided by S by I'm taking directly here. If you multiply S square plus S into, if you common S here and here, is all the left terms. Do this yourself later. Plus 1 by multiplication of this and this. So this is the term. Okay. Assume this is equation number 1. So now we will go for the standard form of lag lead. So with that we will compare some values and then we will put there. completed. Then hold on. Not on clear. Completed, Amma.
Yes, sir.
So take a standard form now and treat it as equation number 2 and compare 1 and 2. Now, by comparing those 1 and 2, you will have T1 is R17, T2 is R27. Here, T means time constant. You can treat it as T or tau. Both you can write. And if you compare R1 and R27 means that is alpha beta into this one. So, from this alpha beta is, what is alpha beta? R1 R27 by T1 T2. Guys, guys, yes. From this alpha beta equals to what is T1 and T2? T1 T2 entama? T1 is nothing but
R1 C1.
R1 C1. And T2 is nothing but R2 C2. So both gets cancelled. The remaining is 1. From this, what is alpha?
1 by beta.
Very good. So that implies alpha equals to 1 by beta. Just put a note there. That's it. To substitute this alpha equals to 1 by beta in the above E naught of S by A of S. Substitute this 3 in this equation, second equation. Substitute in this now. No, don't expand this one. So substitute directly here. So what will happen? E naught of S by A of S. If you see this, E naught of S by A of S, both are same. If you can check this here, both are same, no change. Right, G of, that is GC of S equals to S plus 1 by T1 into s plus 1 by t2 divided by s plus 1 by beta t1. And how to change that alpha? Alpha is 1 by beta, right, into t2. So if you take this 2, numerator of this term, by t2 by s plus 1 by beta t1 s plus, what will happen now? 1 by beta into t2. That becomes beta by t2. So here always beta is greater than 1. That means t1 is r1 c1, t2 is r2 c2, and 1 by r1 c1 plus 1 by r2 c2 plus 1 by r2 c1 equals 2. Here also change alpha to beta. Beta t1 plus beta by tt. So this is all about changing of those things. Okay, up to here finish. Next class we will see the graph, and then we will move to some PI, PID, comparative all those. Yes, completed. Huh?
Okay.
Respond your roll call 67.
Yes, sir.